like a Hellcat.
What's up? So we have a new update in advanced server and it's patch 1.4.84. First on our list is Ling. They've increased the early damage of his second skill from 165 to 190 at level 1. Damage remains the same when the skill reaches max level. And they also shortened the cooldown of his ultimate from 50 to 40 down to 42 to 36 seconds. That's 4 seconds shorter at level 3. So this is a buff for Ling. Next is Yi. They've increased the damage of her passive skill when it creates a yin-yang reaction. They've also increased the range and damage of her first skill. The damage increased by 20 points while the range increased by 20%. Here is a comparison of the skill range in advanced and original server. Next is Johnson. They reduce his HP growth from 255 down to 235. At max level, he'll have 140 less HP compared before. Next is Masha. They increase her energy regeneration from 3 to now 4 points for every second. It means she can activate her heal faster. Next is Export. They added a few seconds of cooldown on his second skill, from 7.5 seconds to now 9 seconds at max level. Next is Gatot Kacha. The new enhanced basic attack from his passive is changed from physical to magic damage, and they also made it scale with the hero's level. Next is Balmond. They increased the charging radius of his first skill by 50%. I compared the range and it's still the same. They probably increased the area when he collides with a hero using his first skill. Now let's take a look at the changes of the new and revamped heroes. First is Benedetta. They weakened the heal she gets when using her passive skill on minions, from 40% down to 20%. They increased the duration of her second skill from 0.5 to now 0.8 seconds. This means her crowd control immunity and damage blocking ability will now last longer. And they also made some adjustments to her basic stats. Next is Khalid. They reduced the number of spins from his first skill from 5 down to 3. And they also made some adjustments on his damage and cooldown. The damage will now decay by 50% when hitting minions. His second skill heal is adjusted. They added his missing HP as a factor when healing. This means the heal will be affected by his physical attack stats and his missing HP. It will now give him higher heal when in low HP. And his ultimate also receives some minor adjustments in its stats. They also made the animation faster and fixed the skill indicator. With this, it's now easier to use, unlike before, where it was so slow. Next is Yuzong. They reduced the spell vamp from his passive skill by 5%, and they also made some adjustments on his third and ultimate skill. Now, this part is a bit confusing. It says he no longer gains spell vamp when his first skill deals damage using its outer part. I tested it and I can still heal from spell vamp. I must be missing something here. Next is Yi Shin. They increased the damage scaling of his ultimate from 30 to 50% physical attack bonus. And he also has a new look.
Oceans are my domain.
He looks like the Asian version of Legolas. And they also made him look younger in his Major General skin.
Oceans are my domain.
Next is Mia. Her second skill will now instantly mobilize enemies inside her skill range just like this. It no longer needs basic attacks to activate the immobilize effect. And it can be used on multiple targets. This is a better version because it gives you an instant CC skill, unlike before where you need a few basic attacks to immobilize an enemy. Next is Alucard. They shortened the cooldown of his first skill, but they also decreased its damage. The same thing happened with his second skill. Shorter cooldown but with less damage. Next is Zilong. The attack speed he gains from his ultimate is now back, just like in the original server. Previously, it was 50% at max level. Now it's 75% attack speed, just like the old Zilong. But they reduced the damage from his passive skill, from a total of 180 down to 165%. They also reduced the heal from his passive skill by 5%. They made adjustments on the new tank emblem, Concussive Blast. They increased its damage from 5 to now 7% max HP. You can now see the range of Courage and Shadow Mask when you use it just like this.
The power of the Black Tortoise is always formidable.
It's not your fault being defeated by me.
Higher damage reduction for the spell Vengeance, but they added 5 seconds to its cooldown. They fixed the bug where Flameshot's damage is strong when it passes through Harley's ultimate.
You're still a long way from beating me.
Next is the new skin for Estes. His Rattan Dragon skin will be available on June 8. Chang'e's epic skin, Lunar Magic, will be available on June 5 in the Lucky Box.
Let's play together.
A new event called Aurora Summon. You'll need Crystals of Aurora to summon a skin, and each draw gives you 10 lucky points. When your lucky points reaches 90, you will win a permanent skin. You can log in to claim 1 point each day. Last one is this new feature in Draft Pick. Other players can now see your top 3 main heroes. You can set your top heroes in the lobby just like this. And then when you get to the Draft Pick section, it will look like this. You can also see your team's main heroes. Another new feature is that you can now prepare early with your spells and items after you have chosen your hero. Previously, you need to wait for everyone to pick their heroes before you can access your spells, emblems, and items.
The enemy is picking. Gourd.
So what can you say about this new feature in Draft Pick? Which part of the update did you like the most? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.